From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode,
an issue playing out in the State House right now is worth watching as an entrepreneur because it may set some precedent about who can decide for you where and how you advertise. The governor and local media companies are at odds over Medicaid ads. The governor wants to ban them. The stations want more answers. Full disclosure, our parent company, Circle City Broadcasting, is directly affected by this. News 8's Tim Spears reports on the rule and the reaction.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com. This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Industry Focus.
Indiana has told managed care entities, which are essentially insurance providers, to stop advertising Medicaid programs. The chair of the Senate Committee on Appropriations, Ryan Mishler, told me in a statement he actually wants to expand that directive. No one from the Braun administration has responded to my calls or emails, but groups directly impacted say this will hurt businesses across the state.
Unfortunately, all you're doing is punishing small business in Indiana.
Dave Arland is executive director of the Indiana Broadcasters Association, representing 235 radio stations, some 20 television stations, and 48,000 employees across the state.
Having a revenue stream cut off like this does have an impact.
The Braun administration is trying to lower Medicaid enrollment, which right now totals nearly 2 million Hoosiers. Last week, providers were told to stop running radio and television ads for Medicaid programs by Governor Braun's new head of the Family and Social Services Administration, Mitch Rube.
Numbers in Indiana far exceed those in similar states, and one does not know exactly why that is, but one reason may be advertising.
We feel singled out, frankly, and we don't think it's appropriate to just cut off television and radio advertising. At the end of the day, what you're doing is stopping people from knowing about the Medicaid program, which is an important feature of state government.
According to an estimate by consulting firm Miller Kaplan, the order could cost Indiana broadcasters millions this year alone.
These are contracts that have been put in place with the agencies that buy this time, and they have called us and said, stop. And so we feel that's inappropriate.
Anytime a government entity directs a business to stop advertising a legal service, the National Association of Broadcasters says it raises significant First Amendment concerns, telling News 8 in a video statement,
local broadcasters remain the most trusted source of news and information for the communities we serve. From partnerships with family-run businesses on Main Street to those serving healthcare needs, local broadcasters connect our communities and reinvest advertising revenues into local newsrooms. For these reasons, we hope the state will reconsider this policy.
The IBA says its board and membership are figuring out the total impact and have yet to hear from the Braun administration.
It would be good to have a better explanation. Is this temporary? Is it permanent? How does this help us address our Medicaid issue in the state?
I've emailed, called, left messages, but up to this point, no one from the Braun administration has been willing to talk about why the state ordered providers to stop advertising Medicaid programs on radio and television. Now, even though the governor is now calling Medicaid a broken program, his staff claims the state is not trying to reduce enrollment.
We're committed to working every day to make health care more affordable, more accessible, and more transparent for Hoosiers.
Governor Mike Braun, signing several executive orders on health care, said he wants Hoosiers to know their options.
To empower Hoosiers to make better, more informed decisions.
So why has Braun's administration directed providers to end all TV and radio advertising for Medicaid programs, which seems to do the opposite? Governor Braun, you said that you want Hoosiers making informed decisions, but your administration has asked for providers to stop advertising Medicaid programs. How do you reconcile that?
So that's a broken program in the sense that they don't know what to do with it out in Congress in terms of sustaining it long term. If that program wants to stay in place, for those that can't afford health care, we're going to have to do a better job at running it as opposed to inviting more people to come onto it. You do that once you fix it.
Along with stopping advertising, the state is increasing the number of Medicaid eligibility checks and plans to take steps to limit the number of people eligible. Right now, nearly 2 million Hoosiers are enrolled in some form of Medicaid, but when I asked Governor Braun what level of enrollment the state is trying to reach, Braun said, "We're not going to litigate that here." His chief of staff, Josh Kelly, claimed there is not an effort to reduce enrollment. If right now the state is trying to reduce the enrollment numbers, what are we trying to reduce it to?
I don't believe that premise that we're trying to reduce enrollment numbers.
He said the state is just doing its job, ensuring everyone on Medicaid is eligible. In his inauguration speech, Governor Braun said he intended to make Indiana the standard bearer for small business growth. The IBA says this move is singling out and punishing small businesses.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, beoshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunity Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at beoshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.